remain standing, please, for a word of prayer.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning, thanking you for a beautiful day and an opportunity to see this day. As we start this day, dear Lord, we pray for your guidance. We seek your blessings so that, Lord, whatever our plans were for a very successful and beautiful event, they may come to fruition. I pray this, believing and trusting. Amen.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Soifan Tuya, Principal Secretary, State Department for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Kore Sing'oei, the representative of the PS, State Department for Diaspora Affairs, Ambassador Ellen, Council members, ambassadors, high commissioners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning. It's you morning, all right? Today is a big day. We are here to as part of the celebration of our 6th anniversary journey, diplomatic journey, and we'll be witnessing a very big event of unveiling our Foreign Service Academy. And as I said earlier, there are a number of series of activities in the program which we'll be going through. And in the interest of time, I will not speak a lot. I want to take this opportunity to invite the PS, State Department for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Kore Sing'oei, to take over the floor to deliver his remarks, and also invite the CS Defense. PS, please welcome.
Thank you, Ambassador Masila. The Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Soifan Tuya, who is also representing the Prime Cabinet Secretary, and the Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Dr. Musalia Mudavadi. The representatives of our diplomatic missions here in Kenya, led by the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Ambassador Bayana Russo. The representative of the PS Diaspora Affairs, my friend Ambassador Gishohi. The chair of the Foreign Service Academy, Professor Maluki, and your team. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, let me start by apologizing most profusely for the delay in starting this program. It's been a long week of many activities. His Excellency the Prime Cabinet Secretary would have really loved to be here this morning. We've tried to push his program that involves the police. You know, he's also the acting Minister for Interior. He's also the acting Minister for Culture. So he's got quite a lot of portfolios. Foreign Office itself is a big deal, but Interior is an even bigger deal. And so this morning he couldn't extricate himself from the ceremonies that are taking place at our police academy in Embakasi. He offers his most sincere apologies, particularly to members of the Diplomatic Corps who came pretty early expecting him to be here. But he's ably represented, Excellencies, by the Cabinet Secretary for Defense. And I think it's apropos that the Cabinet Secretary Defense represents the PCS, because the grounds on which we are seated this morning are grounds that are under the stewardship of the Ministry of Defense. And so I think it couldn't have been much more appropriate than to have the Cabinet Secretary for Defense to represent him. Your Excellencies, I know it's been a week during which we have been trying to tell the story of our diplomatic journey over the last 60 years. We started all the way back last week on Wednesday through a golfing tournament that we co-hosted with the Kenya Commercial Bank. That culminated in a dinner. It was beautifully laid by the band, partly representing the power of sports, representing the role that sports has played in terms of branding and positively profiling the country. It's a theme that will continue enacted tomorrow in Eldoret through the Chapsaita cross-country run that will be trying to raise funds towards education. Excellencies, we continue that conversation Friday last week through a ministerial open day that was presided over by our third secretaries that allowed us to tell the story of bilateral and multilateral relationships. We had at the parking lots of ministry set up tents representing our regions and countries, and we told a beautiful story. When young people, young diplomats were able to enact such a beautiful representation of the rich nature of our relationship, the depth of our relationship, I think in ways that many of us would not have. Excellencies were also with us this week, during which the Prime Cabinet Secretary, representing His Excellency the President, led the nation at a very august assembly, during which he was able to launch the revised foreign policy document of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellencies have been also with us in the context of an exhibition that has been running for the last 4 days on the grounds of Kenyatta International Conference Center. And you have been very generous because a lot of your countries, a lot of your companies were able to showcase different aspects of our relationship and our cooperation. And Your Excellencies, you joined us as well during the Diaspora Day, during which we were able to project the role that our diaspora plays, including within some of your countries, the role that they play in terms of fostering bonds of friendship, but also making tangible contribution to your economy and our economies as well, thereby helping really foster even a deeper relationship. Your Excellencies, yesterday you were with us at the University of Nairobi, during which we engaged on various thematic conversations touching on our foreign relations, from the peace and security arena to some of the newest areas of engagement, such as tech diplomacy. This morning, we are engaged in an exercise by which first and foremost, we have been able to review our relationship through a photographic exhibition. A photographic exhibition mounted within the gallery of this beautiful facility. And we're grateful to the Department of Defense for allowing us to use this facility, because it is from here, ladies and gentlemen, it is from this, the Great UHURU Gardens, that our independence was celebrated. It is from here that Mzee Jomo Kenyatta spoke to the nation, and it is from here that the instruments of authority were transferred from the United Kingdom to the Kenyan government. It is from here that the Union Jack came down and our beautiful flag came up. And so this, I think, is a very symbolic ground for which we have chosen then to mount this photographic exhibition to represent and to tell the story of our relationship. It is my hope that many of us have already interacted with the photographic gallery that has been mounted. But we are also engaged this morning in an exercise that is important, the exercise of formally launching our Foreign Service Academy an academy that is established in law through an act of parliament that was enacted in 2012. It is only this year, Excellencies, that the Prime Cabinet Secretary has been able to gazette a council to preside over and provide leadership and stewardship over that institution. This is the institution that is responsible for building the capacity of our diplomats, preparing them for a career in diplomacy, and sharpening the edges of our engagement with and on multilateral issues. We are engaged in. We are also engaged in an exercise of launching their strategic plan, launching as well the training manuals that they will be using to inculcate a diplomatic doctrine of the Republic of Kenya on many a diplomat, among others. Last but not least, we will be launching on this ground this morning a very important handbook known as a playbook for diplomats on artificial intelligence, because tech is such a crucial tool now in the diplomatic toolbox, and we must become apprised with the best ways in which we can be able to deal with it, but at the same time mitigate or minimize potential misuse and potential damage of our reputation as a country through the use of technology. I think that's what we have before us. Allow me, therefore, at this juncture to very respectfully request the Cabinet Secretary for Defense, who is representing the Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kenya, to come and give her remarks. Let's put our hands together for CS Soipantuya. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, PS. So I'm going to wear two hats. I cannot not make my statement as your host. So please allow me. I don't know how that sounds protocol-wise, but I think it's a very momentous occasion that we have to really, it's a celebration. The PS, State Department for Foreign Affairs, the representative of the PS Diaspora Affairs, Excellency Ambassadors and High Commissioners, led by the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, His Excellency Russo, the council members, led by the chairman, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm extremely delighted this morning to join you for this very momentous occasion. And I want to sincerely thank the Ministry for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs for the kind invitation. It's actually an honor that this event is being held here, and of course with the launch of the Academy and the photo gallery. I am delighted to be part of this occasion. And deeply honored to be part of an event that holds historical and such national significance. It is even more befitting that this event is being held at UHURU Gardens, a site that profoundly embodies Kenya's journey to independence and nationhood. As the cradle of our sovereignty, this site here represents the unity, resilience, and determination of those who fought for our freedom. Today, it allows us to reflect on those ideals as we celebrate milestones honoring our past and propelling us towards a promising future. The milestones we celebrate today, being the historic photo gallery and the elevation of the Foreign Service Academy, they both symbolize Kenya's commitment to preserving its legacy and strengthening its global footprint. They also reflect the interconnectedness of defense and diplomacy, two complementary pillars safeguarding Kenya's sovereignty and advancing our national interests. Together, these two ensure that our foreign engagements and defense posture remain aligned in securing a stable, prosperous, and united Kenya. We hope that the historic photo gallery will serve as a repository of Kenya's diplomatic journey, a place where the triumphs and lessons of our past can inspire the present and guide the future. As we continue to grow our national and international partnerships, the stories captured in this gallery will remind us of the resilience and vision required to achieve enduring progress. These achievements, in turn, directly strengthen the Ministry of Defense's mission of fostering stability, peace, and development. Similarly, allow me, Excellencies, to laud the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs for transforming the Foreign Service Academy into a semi-autonomous government agency. This is a bold step towards enhancing the professionalism and effectiveness of our diplomatic corps. By equipping our diplomats with the knowledge and skills needed to navigate a complex global environment, the Academy, I believe, will contribute to Kenya's ability to engage meaningfully on the international stage. These efforts will support Kenya's foreign policy objectives and enhance the synergy between diplomacy and defense in addressing emerging challenges and seizing opportunities. PS to your team, congratulations for this big milestone. Kenya's foreign engagements have consistently demonstrated the inseparable bond between defense and diplomacy. This I cannot overemphasize. Whether through our contributions to peacekeeping missions, our role in mediating regional conflicts, or our leadership on global issues such as climate resilience and cybersecurity, these two spheres work hand in glove. Each diplomatic success enhances our security, just as a robust defense framework enables Kenya to project strength and foster partnerships that further our national goals. As we celebrate these milestones today, let us reflect on their significance in enhancing and advancing our shared vision of a peaceful, united, and prosperous Kenya. In the words of Emperor Haile Selassie, spoken during the formation of the Organization of African Unity, and I quote, "The salvation of all of us and the future of our well-beloved Africa depend on our unity alone." These words remind us that our strength lies in collaboration within our borders and beyond. And it is very, very encouraging to see our friends from beyond our borders joining us today, beyond Africa. In closing, I again commend the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs and all the stakeholders who have worked tirelessly to bring these initiatives to fruition. Your efforts in realizing these endeavors speak volumes of your enduring commitment to excellence, service, and partnership. By doing so, you honor the sacrifices of those who came before us and secure the promise of Kenya for generations to come. I will now transition to reading the statement of His Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary. But before I do that, I would wish to invite all of you to find time to tour this great monument here. We are working tirelessly to make sure we complete the construction of the galleries, but it is already very inspirational and quite satisfying to just walk around and read Kenya's beautiful story. Karibuni. Allow me to skip the protocols. We have already established the same, and now I am reading the statement of His Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary. Let me begin by thanking all of you for joining us today on the occasion of unveiling of a photo gallery showcasing 60 years of Kenya's diplomatic journey and the launch of the Kenya Foreign Service Academy as a state corporation. Your presence demonstrates your appreciation of the pivotal role of the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs in the history of our country and its relations with the rest of the world. The photos on display depict our diplomatic journey marked by principled engagements, a commitment to peace and stability, resilience in troubled times, foresight in decision-making, and unity of purpose. This demonstrates the pragmatic foreign policy that Kenya has pursued since independence, while blending the need for continuity with strategic adaptation. Through the photo gallery, we also pay tribute to all those who have contributed to diplomacy in their various fields, among them Francis Xavier Njenga, whose knowledge and skills in maritime led to the development of the law of the sea. Ambassador Joey Odera to United Nations offices in Nairobi. Ambassador Bethwel Kiplagat to regional peace in Africa. Kipchoge Keino to championing sports, Olympic sports, diplomacy. Joginder Singh in motorsports. Ambassador P.R.O. Owade and Professor Callistus Juma. The photo exhibition also reveals a diplomatic journey that has progressively enhanced inclusiveness, cooperation, partnerships, and shared goals with a range of state and non-state actors, including the private sector, civil society organizations, youth, women, and faith-based organizations. Furthermore, the launch of Foreign Service Academy as a state corporation under the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs is the result of steadfast commitment, patience, hard work, and stakeholder engagement since 2006. We are also launching a new strategic plan to guide the operations of the Academy for the next 5 years. In addition, we will introduce a fresh foreign service curriculum to guide the Academy's capacity building function in the next few years. In order to equip the Academy with the right mix of human resources needed to realize its vision, I will be handing over a brand new organogram reflecting our collective desire for a distinctly bold, motivated, innovative, and globally focused leadership and management. We believe that this kind of human resource structure can deliver a forward-looking capacity building agenda for our diplomats. It will equip them with the requisite knowledge, capacity, and skills to equitably address contemporary global issues in a rapidly mutating global geopolitical environment. The Foreign Service Academy can certainly count on our support to deliver on foreign policy research and consultancy. You will be expected to provide cutting-edge and data-driven foreign policy, research and analysis not only for the ministry, but also for the wider public service. This will guide our country on how to confront the challenges of climate change, global health crisis, digital transformation, and evolving geopolitical competition, which is expected to shape our world in the foreseeable future. I'm honored and indeed delighted to acknowledge the presence of men and women who have been selected to champion the Academy's transformation into a global center of innovation in diplomacy. Let us congratulate the team led by Chairman Professor Patrick Maluki, and I urge them to remain focused on the purpose and vision of this important organization as they execute its mandate as established by law. Congratulations, Chairman, Professor Maluki, and the council members. Congratulations, and we wish you the best. And I can speak on behalf of PS here and his team that you will get all the support that you need to execute your mandate. Thank you. Finally, I wish to once more thank you all for joining us to celebrate Kenya's eventful diplomatic journey and our 60 years story of hope, resilience, and vision. As we walk this emotional journey together, I request that you join me for a minute of silence as we honor the enduring legacy of love and patriotism for those who fought for Kenya's freedom and independence and right to dream for a brighter future. God bless Kenya. God bless you all. I thank you. And now let's do the moment of silence. Thank you very much. Asanteni.
Thank you for those remarks. We really appreciate. Now we're going to the next part of the program, and that is the adding over of the strategic plan. And I want to start by inviting the CS once again. Kindly, CS, come in front and stand here. And then the CS will be followed by the PS, who will also come in front and stand on the right hand of the CS. Oh, pale kwa carpet, pale. Yes, up. Okay, happen, sir. All right, PS, kindly, on the right-hand side. I also want to invite the chairman, Dr. Patrick Maluki, on the left-hand side of the CS. Left-hand side of the CS. And then I also want to invite DG, acting DG, Ambassador Dungu, left-hand side of the chairman. And then with that, I want to invite Jebet and Kitaka to bring over the Foreign Service Academy strategic plan, hand over to the PS, and then the PS will hand over the plan to the CS, and then the CS will hand over to the chair. You shake your hands, and then the chairman will now hand over to the acting DG. So the ceremony begins. Makofi. And then the CS is handing over to the chairman of the FSA, Makofi. And then now the chairman hands over to DG so that they can start the implementation process. Thank you very much. Another round of applause, please. So that's part one. Part two is now the Foreign Service training curriculum as well as the course prospectus, the same procedure. So the PS has received the prospectus and is now adding over to the CS. Makofi kwa PS. All right? And then the CS is adding over to the chairman of FSA. It looks very big, eh? Or it is inside. And then the, sorry? Yes. All right, thank you very much. The third one is now what we are calling the handbook on diplomatic artificial intelligence playbook. Where is the book? This, oh, it's very big. That one is very big. Eh? They must be calling a lot of diligence. Wow. Adding over to the PS, and Ambassador Tigo has come to help. Makofi. Ambassador Tigo, that was supposed to be added by oh, it's heavy, eh? Okay. No, I still want to handle it's too heavy, eh? I order the chairman to receive, please. Yeah, to the chairman. I know it could be heavy. All right. Chairman is strong. Chairman is strong. Makofi kwa chairman. So as Makofi kwa chairman, that's the seal? Yeah, no, of course, yeah. All right, thank you very much. The seal of the academy. The seal is a legal instrument and is very important. So the peers have received the seal of the academy, and that symbolizes the legal element of the academy. So, and the PS is adding over the seals to the CS. Please, Makofi. The CS is handing over the seal to the chairman. And the chairman now hands over to the Director General. So with that, I want to request that the CS remains, but the PS and the chairman and the rest can kindly take their seats. But the CS remains so that she can now unveil the organizational structure, which will be on the screen, as well as the website. So the ICT team, the website, first of all, we start with the organizational structure. Is it on screen? Or, all right. Oh, there's even a printed copy. So, utainua tu juu, then everybody can see it. All right. So, please let's clap for the chairman. Come and pick the organizational structure. It's also on the screen, I believe, or it's not? Yeah, okay, yes, excellent. That's very good. And then the website is on the screen as well. So with that, I want to clap, let's clap for the CS again as I invite her to come to the stage to now officially promulgate or make an announcement about the Foreign Service Academy being a state corporation, and also the statement of...
Okay. I start with the playbook.
Yeah, I start the playbook, yes.
Okay. So after it, watu wanapiga kelele.
Yeah, wanapiga makelele. Makofi.
Did you hear what he said? So I'm making the announcement once again on behalf of His Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, on launching the Diplomat's AI Playbook. Today, we take a bold and historic step forward in global leadership on technology with the launch of the first ever Diplomat's Playbook on artificial intelligence. This playbook is not just a guide, it is a testament to our resolve to govern AI in a manner that unleashes its transformative power to address some of humanity's greatest challenges and advance the Sustainable Development Goals on a global scale. Through this initiative, we aim to tackle some of humanity's most pressing challenges, such as poverty, healthcare, and education, and accelerate the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals worldwide. It equips our diplomats with comprehensive knowledge and cutting-edge tools to adeptly navigate the rapidly evolving AI landscape, ensuring they represent Kenya's interests and uphold our values with unparalleled clarity and confidence. Moreover, it underscores our commitment that AI and other new and emerging technologies must be governed in a safe, secure, inclusive, and trustworthy manner. I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the dedicated teams and partners whose expertise and commitment have been instrumental in developing this product, and the Ministry of Defense is one of them. So let's clap for that team that has given us the AI product. On Friday, 6th December 2024, I, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, EGH, hereby declare the Foreign Service Academy as a state corporation under the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Congratulations. You know, if I use my name, then it will not be valid. So,
They will do some photos,
okay.
photo sessions. So
Thank you.
right, so we're going to, thank you very much. So the Academy is officially launched and it's a happy day. So we're going to do photographs, and I want to invite the PS to join the CS kindly, and as well as the representative of the PS for Diaspora Affairs. And the first photo is going to be with the council members, and I'll call them one by one. First of course, starting with the chair of the council, Dr. Patrick Maluki, kindly. And then Patrick Maluki, I think there must be something on the screen. Yes, please join the team here. The vice chair should have been here today, but she's not with us. The vice chair is Beatrice Kitui. So in absentia, she'll also be in that photograph. We'll work around it. The JZ have a way of doing it after the final photo is done. All right. Then we have Dr. Kenneth Mutuma. Kindly join. Makofi. Yes, please. Then we have Professor Noura Mohammed. Yes, Professor, kindly join the team. And then, of course, Makofi Professor, Mr. Bernard Gibet. Please let's acknowledge Bernard. Ambassador Lucy Kirudu. Mr. Paul Pamba, or Famba. Did I see? Oh, it's being represented, eh? All right, I didn't see him. Yeah, let's balance. And lastly, and not the least, the acting DG, Ambassador Paul Dungu. So let's all look at the cameraman. We smile, say FSA. Forest Service Academy, officially launched. But please don't forget your parent, State Department for Foreign Affairs. All right? So I request the council members to sit down and leave the PS and the CS standing. I want to invite the staff of the FSA, please kindly, quickly come in front for a photo. And as the staff come in, the team which was working on the curriculum, please be preparing yourselves.